when you think of the money that you handle in your life, right? Because when I talk to people and I say, hey, how much money do you make? Oh, I make 100,000 a year. You don't make 100,000 a year. You handle 100,000 a year. All of that money shows up on the books of someone else's bank before you see a penny of it. You and I both know your bank's not letting that money sit still. They got to keep that money in motion. This money that I have in my hands right now isn't worth a damn thing. It's not in motion. It's just paper. It's not worth anything. It's just a medium of exchange. I got to keep it in constant motion in order for it to be worth something. You know, Revenue Canada is great, right? They trust you. So they just wait for the new year for you to file your tax return so you can pay in what you owe in income tax, right? Not a chance. That money is deducted automatically from your paycheck. And so everyone else is getting all the money and you're doing all the work to earn it. And you're doing things with your money right now that you would never do with the things that your money buys. I want you to be thinking about your thinking. I'm going to give you a lot. I'm going to pour into each and every one of you, and I'm going to share with you some things that I think are really going to be helpful. But I want to challenge you to examine and really think about your thinking. If you feel that, maybe there's a little bit of onerous taxation going on and you're just getting a little bit sick and tired of it, then you've got to learn how to change that in your life. And you've got to learn how to do it legally. You've got to learn how to do it by working with a good coach. And that's what we're here for. That's what we're going to help you do. But I want to dive into the thinking elements. So I think, therefore I am, think positive, think and grow rich, right? It doesn't say be negative and grow rich. It doesn't say hope and pray and go rich. It's think and grow rich, because everything begins with the way that we think. And it's going to set you on a trajectory, not only for the remainder of this year, but for every future year where you apply the very same framework that I'm going to coach you on. And it's the very same framework that I use. It's so critical. Make sure that whomever's coaching you in your life has achieved or is already achieving the results that you aspire to, and that it's someone that you can look up to, because I'm always looking at lifting other people up. And my mentors are always lifting me up. And I invest over $100,000 a year in coaching, because it not only expands my freedom of money, but it expands my freedom of time, purpose, relationships, and helps me to establish even more cash confidence. It's worth every dime. I want you to think, if just on the financial aspect, if you had a framework to create more cash confidence in your life, how that would make you feel.